Hey there, I'm Joe Nichols. I'm a Christian husband and father. I work in tech and I have way too many hobbies. I struggle with using research as a procrastination technique. This year, I decided to try something different. First, I was thinking about some ideas for starting a YouTube channel, and 100 Days of Code came to mind. I've used a similar framework in the past when I was studying for the Certified Kubernetes Administrator exam. I did what I called 100 Days of Kates. But 100 days is a really long time, and I have a really short attention span. Um, I was thinking about, there's 10,000 Hours to Mastery was popularized by Malcolm Gladwell, and then there are books like The First 20 Hours by Josh Kaufman. And so 20 hours seemed like a reasonable goal. But how do you split that out? So I came up with this framework that I called the 21-day sprint, a framework for functional fluency. So I'm not trying to become a world-class expert at anything. I just want to be good enough for my hobbies or to make something. So why 21 days? Well, the goal of this sprint shouldn't be mastery, it's functional fluency. You want to become good enough to use your new skills to create something, overcome barriers that may come up. Um, I don't have a long attention span for learning new things, and if I have the time to research, I'll just research and never build anything. So I came up with 4 phases for a 21-day sprint. So phase one is the prep day. This is where you get everything out of the way. Um, right here, there are 5 steps. Pick your poison. You determine what new skill you want to spend the next 20 days learning. You define the essence. What 20% of that skill will produce 80% of the results? Name the prize. So make sure the sprint ends with a tangible output. Not just saying knowledge acquired, but you have a product you built, you competed in a tournament, you can play 3 songs on the guitar, that sort of thing. Clear the deck. So this is like a shipping term. You want to make sure that you've gathered your tools, everything you need is at your disposal, and potential distractions and barriers are removed. And then burn the ships. This is where you formalize your commitment. There's no turning back. I will spend the next 60 I will spend 60 minutes a day for the next 20 days working towards blank so I can learn blank. That's phase 1. That's day 1. The next 20 days are broken down into 3 phases. An hour a day for the next 20 days. That gives you 20 hours of learning. So phase 2 is the struggle. This is hours 1 through 5 of learning. In the 21-day framework, there are days 2 through 6. During this phase, you'll feel clumsy, slow. You're going to get frustrated. That's fine. Don't give up. The frustration barrier is where your brain's building the neural pathways needed to perform your new skill. Phase 3 is the breakthrough. These are hours 6 through 13. In the framework, they're days 7 through 14. This is where you start to see results. Things become easier to do. The concepts start to click, and you're making fewer mistakes. Then phase 4 is the shine. Days 15 through 21, hours 14 through 20. This is where you start refining your new skill, and the process really becomes enjoyable. Anyways, this is the structure that I plan to follow this year when I have a hobby urge. Consistent daily progress towards a tangible goal. I don't know if it'll work for me or not, but I'm going to give it a shot. Let me know what you think about this framework in the comments, and let me know what's worked for you in the past. Thanks.